So I suppose just very, very briefly how Together for Christmas came about. Again, quite a simple concept, but we hope will have a big impact for lots of people. So I suppose really where it came about in a nutshell was that last month, and a number of my colleagues actually on the Zoom call tonight and who you're going to hear from, we were discussing one of our other projects called Critical, which is around donations and practical supports for refuges, for women and children affected by domestic abuse or violence. And so we were just having our regular kind of catch-ups about that, and one of my colleagues, Kelly, who's here tonight, was just kind of mentioning about a Christmas campaign. And I suppose then I had said, actually, you know, good timing, because I had wanted to talk to them about a wider Christmas campaign that we could kind of maybe support a number of groups and a number of people who needed it this Christmas. And so I suppose where my kind of thoughts on it were, again, kind of simple enough, but I suppose in the volunteer centre, what we're seeing again is, and our work out in the community and the community forum and stuff, you know, winter was fast approaching. We have less opportunities available to volunteer. That's not just in Ireland, but that's a global issue, because again, lots of programs had to shut. You know, the days are getting darker, we're all less active. And yet we have a fabulous cohort, yourselves included, who are registered with us and are interested, willing, and have lots of skills to offer in terms of volunteering. So I suppose part of it was, how do we connect that? How do we connect volunteers to causes? How do we connect to each other? Because again, you know, we all want to be doing things and making a social impact at the same time. So I suppose that was just one side of it. And then the other end of it was that we know, again, from our partners, from our work in the community, that actually for some people, Christmas, not just Christmas, but this year has been harder because of COVID, on top of challenges that they might already be facing anyway. So, you know, we're all familiar with them, but, you know, in terms of people experiencing loneliness, isolation, maybe pressure cooker environments, we know that domestic abuse and violence has risen. So there's a number of factors in there as well. And so I suppose we just started talking about, you know, maybe we could do something light, nice, impactful for Christmas, that again gets people active, connected, but we also create a social impact. So we just started talking about it, what we could do, what was needed, talking to our partners, finding out what they needed, because again, we wanted it to be based on what people themselves were actually asking for. And so really, that's it in a nutshell. And you'll hear more tonight about how you can get involved and some of the partners involved. And again, just thank you so much for joining us.